Hello and welcome to another Skyrim stream with the Stiger Shaman Assassin. Spooky. Gonna listen while you work. Okay, Strudel, welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. Staying warm. We got Frost Princess. Hello to you too. And we got me in chat. Telling everybody to go away because I'm baiting apparently. And Magus. Actually, I was talking to Magus because he was creeping into my house, and I was baiting, apparently. Creeper. Ireshot. Brought to you by Carl's Jr. Indeed. I love Carl's Jr. Welcome, Ireshot. Hope you are doing well. Let's see here. Where were we? We were doing the main quest line last week. Also, I got the production stuff figured out this week. I remember last week when I started, you guys got to see 5 minutes of me coughing and picking my nose because I was on the wrong scene. The starting soon scene was not up. It was the regular old camera scene. So glad that has been straightened out. Oh yeah, me too. Glad to have you. I've seen your name around the Discords before. I haven't caught one of your streams yet, but I will soon. I'll get you back one of these days. Let's see. Yeah, so we were doing the main quest line mainly because I wanted to get Dragon Rend. We were having a hell of a time trying to fight dragons because this guy has no real ranged options, right? The one real ranged option that he had was the Spirit Storm, the Shaman Triumvirate spell. And that's a very strong spell, but it's very slow moving, so the dragons would like fly away before they even really got caught with the bulk of it. We did also get the Forgotten Magic spell, Spectral Missiles, which helped a lot. But now that we have Dragon Rend, we can get them on the ground. We can start hacking away at their wings and their butts with our knives, which is what we really want to do. Today, we were doing the season unending quest line off camera. Today, since we're in the Solitude area, I want to go unlock the Master Block Trainer at Mor Khazgur, I think, an Orcish stronghold in the area here. Let me pull up the map. Show you exactly where we're going. I believe that is like right over here in this little foothills area of the Karth Mountains, I think. Yeah, so the chieftain over here is the Master Block Trainer, and we need to unlock all the Master Trainers because we have just hit level 75 or beyond at this point in all of our major skills. So we do need some Master level training. It's going to be expensive, so we're going to need to get some loot as well to sell off. The other thing that I wanted to do was get Bloodthorn, which has a built-in soul trap effect on it. And I think that's over here in these mountains, and I think the entrance to that sort of valley area where the Hagraven and stuff are is in the north face of these mountains. So we'll be doing that as well. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head north from Dragon Bridge. We're gonna keep the mountains on our left, and we're gonna try to find the entrance to it right over here somewhere. And I might be completely missing on where this Bloodthorn thing is, but if we're not, then then we'll be good. If we are, then we'll just continue on past the mountain range to Mor Khazgur over here. That's the plan. Any objections? Actually, I don't care because that's what I'm doing anyway. How about that? All right. Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:14 p.m., so we do have the cover of darkness. That's good. We are also now level 49, so one level to go before we're sort of at our level cap for this build. And there are some things that I've been experimenting with that I'm not sure is going to make it into the final build, so at some point I'm going to have to do the Dragonborn quest line so I can respec this stuff. Namely, what I'm not sure about is the sleep stuff here in the illusion skill tree. So dream charm here, I can activate sleeping victims to project yourself into the dream. So this is nice. This is kind of like a shaman type stuff, and since we're being sneaky and we have illusion at our disposal anyway, I feel like this is kind of cool for like a creepy assassin shaman playthrough. Because you go and you can kind of invade someone's dream and kind of inception yourself into them to kind of gain favor that way. And then the extension of this is this dream gaze thing, which is you actually get to turn them into a follower until you decide to release them. So this is kind of like a spooky voodoo possession type thing that I thought fit really well with a sneaky shaman. But there might be some things that I would rather use these perks for, namely in either the restoration or the light armor skill tree, which gives you just a whole bunch of utility for just passive power, right? The restoration skill tree, just as soon as you enter a fight, it's going to start, you know, recovering your magicka, your stamina, and eventually your health if you take the right skills. Light armor will keep you light on your feet. Smart. But will also increase critical strike damage and even things like defense for timed blocks and stuff like that, which we do take a lot of advantage of, you know? Doesn't Vermina's stave get boosted by the sleep perks? It might. So let's see, I'm using Zim's immersive artifacts right now, so it's not a vanilla Vermina staff, right? So the vanilla one I think has a fear effect on it. The Zim's immersive one I think does damage. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look to see what... Actually, I could do that right now, couldn't I? Let's just blip. No. What was that staff called? It's not just called the Staff of Vermina, right? It's something else. Help me out, guys. I don't remember what the staff was called. If you guys remember, go ahead and throw it into chat, and I'll try to console it. Skull of Corruption, that's the one. Thank you, Magus. Knew one of you Skyrim buffs out there would remember for me. Sends targets. Oh no, this is a fear effect. Currently nourished with 3 dreams. I don't know. Yeah. You might be onto something, Frost Priestess. There might be a compatibility patch between Ordinator and Zim's immersive artifacts. I think there is, actually. I'm almost positive of it because that's what's kept me from upgrading Ordinator. And Zim's, actually, is because I couldn't find a replacement for that compatibility patch. Yeah, that might actually work. I'll have to do some research on that. If we have time later on in the stream, we can experiment with that a little bit. Otherwise, I'll do it off stream. Okay, so let's get on the road, shall we? How's everybody doing this weekend? I got some good sleep this week, finally. Energy levels are replenished. I'm still a sore, cranky old man with a huge gray beard, so none of that has changed, but at least I'm feeling rested. Started playing Tekken 8. Are these? Yeah, these are cultists. God damn it.
Does someone dead comes for you now?
I will glorify the world from Mirak's return. You won't win.
Get him, Undying Ghost.
I shall not fall before
Are we done? Oh, there's one left.
Endless sleep comes for us all. Pathetic mortal.
No sign of them.
Noise. Alright. Ooh, Harvest Blood. Yeah, so I'm also doing the Septimus Cygnus quest for Hermaeus Mora. So we do have to draw the blood out of all the different elf races. I'm not going out of my way to do any of that. Just seems to work fine, just doing it organically. Doing it organically. It's the name of my first album. Kidding. I don't have an album. But when I do, I'm gonna call it doing it organically. First, I gotta learn an instrument, and then learn how to sing, and then learn another instrument, and then splice everything together after I learn how to edit music. Where is my horse? But once I get all that done, then I'm gonna have a new album that I put out. Oh yeah, then I have to write a bunch of songs. Try to make sure they're at least a little bit good. And then after I do all that, which shouldn't be too long, then I can have an album and I'll name it Doing It Organically. Always need more beauty sleep. Yeah, you and me both. Got my Seasons and Northern Roads build almost finished with the base. Now to decide if Requiem or not. Yeah, to Requiem or not to Requiem. That is the question. I feel like I heard my horse, but I don't see my horse. All right, we'll just whistle. We'll whistle for Belia. Which direction? Oh, hiding behind a rock or something. Yeah, I just always try to like find her first before I do the whole whistle thing, because then I have to like change my power out from whatever shout or power that it was on. So I did happen to find Phantom Armor. Actually, that was the last forgotten magic spell that we were looking for. I found it on the vendor that goes between Markarth and Whiterun. It was just on him one day, and I was like, hell yeah. And I bought it, and I learned it, and now I'm using it. It's actually a pretty interesting spell. So it's not even actually a spell. It is a minor power that you can trigger whenever you want. And it drains 8 magicka per second. I think that scales with your alteration skill level. And then whenever there's damage coming, 25% of it is absorbed, and it drains magicka instead. And you can run that until your magicka runs out, or until you cast the power again, shuts it off. So I've been trying to use that as much as possible. Ooh, it's dark out tonight. It'll probably brighten up a little bit as it gets later, as the moon comes up a little higher. Oh. Oh. Ooh, okay. That was an autosave. Thought we were getting a freeze. I was like, uh-oh, it begins. In fact, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I want to find the mountains on the left, and I want to keep them there. I am running iHUD, so I don't keep my compass up all the time. I think I need to get around maybe this rocky outcrop. I just think it's more fun to try to use landmarks for navigation instead of the, yeah, here we go with that autosave again. Whenever I get close to the Temple of Meridia, it doesn't autosave because I'm quote unquote entering a dangerous location. Here we go. Yeah, I like to try to use landmarks to navigate instead of just using the compass or the map all the time. Ooh, okay, Spriggans. Squiggins. Do a quick save here so I don't have to go through all that crap again. Phantom Shroud to make us a little bit more sneaky. A little bit more sneakier. Oh, gosh, 3 Spriggans out there, huh? Okay, let's switch to the Dragon Sting. It's unenchanted. It doesn't have the same disease enchantment on it that Mehrunes Razor does, but it does a lot more base damage. So we have a base damage of 63 versus a Mehrunes 38, so almost twice. And that multiplies with your sneak attack multiplier, so even just a little bit base damage goes a long way when you're talking about sneak attacks, right? Okay. Might have to employ Ghost Walk here. Oh, did I bump him before I even...
I'm getting out of here.
Is someone there? Did you hear something?
Wait.
Run away!
I can't make you.
Yeah, this is no good. I jacked something up. I thought I had some space between him and, or her and me when I did my sneak attack. Get in there, cultists. The cultists are good spirits to have bound because they conjure Atronachs. So you end up getting, you know, 2 for the price of 1 when it comes to meat shields. Same with like resurrecting a necromancer. Good stuff. Yeah, so the sort of centerpiece / cornerstone of this shaman build is the ritual stone from Andromeda. See, I've not had the HUD visible for most things for a long time. I navigate via Head for Helgen, yes, which sometimes is effective, sometimes it isn't. But it's always more fun. Okay, why am I still in combat here? High elf blood. Nice, okay. So I'm pulling up the compass, see if I can find any red dots. No, I'm out of combat again. Good. All right, where's my horse? See if I can find her. If I can't see her, maybe I can smell her. Damn it, Felia. All right. Get a whistle for her again. Bet she came up from this way. Oh yeah, I left her over there at the pass. Okay. That was my fault, not her fault. So let's see, in other video gaming news, I've been playing Tekken 8. Rather fantastic fighting game, I must say. Very polished, nice and balanced so far from what I've seen. Lots of different modes to play with, especially if you're not like an online person. You don't want to deal with the stress and angst that is online fighting games. It has a lot that you can do just single player. If you're a martial arts like fan, like I am, I love kung fu movies, watching different martial arts pitted against each other. Cinematography, seeing the big flashy spinning kicky moves and stuff like that. Then this would be right up your alley. Okay, I think I'm going okay, but I want to curve over right this way. Here's somebody drawing some swords. Don't think combat has been triggered yet, though. Speaking of Tekken 8, though, it had a nasty bug when it launched. That whenever you would try to start a ranked match or online match, it would just crash to desktop immediately. They got that fixed pretty quickly. But like when it happened, it was like, oh great, another busted PC port. I hear a bear somewhere. And now a bear probably... Ow! Okay, that's not a bear. That is a saber cat. Snowy saber cat. Now, let's see if we can get a strange cat claw out of this. Let's do the... let's see, do I have the necklace from Hunterborn that allows me to get more ingredients when I harvest? I do not. So, just doing it organically. Sabercat tooth, eye of Sabercat, Sabercat heart, Sabercat claws, large animal bone, large Sabercat claws. No strange cat claws. Oh well. That's the last one we need. We have strange wolf claws, we have strange bear claws, we just need a strange cat claw now. And this is for the Hunterborn hidden quest line. We got a snow bear, huh? Hey, there's a wild Haster. Came barging in. How's it going, Haster? Played some Skyrim. I played Skyrim for a long time that I memorized half of the continent of Skyrim without having to read the road signs. Yeah, I'm kind of there too. Some areas can kind of look sort of homogenous with like a lack of major landmarks and stuff to look at. But I'm mostly there. Mostly. Okay, now I think I'm on the right track because this is that big Draugr dungeon. I think that there might be a word wall at the end of it. That has some bandits and some Draugr in there. And then to the left, around the range of this mountain, is where the Forsworn are, and that is where we want to go. It's a big Forsworn encampment until it becomes a fortress for hags and hag ravens, or one hag raven, matriarch, and a bunch of hags. I hope I am going the right way for that, and I'm not thinking of something else. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, I double clicked. He should be getting off of there a lot faster than that. Okay, we got another chance at a strange cat claw, though. Oh, you don't need to go through the dungeon to get to the word wall? Oops, I did not mean to pick that up. Are you talking about the Draugr dungeon there, or the Hagraven one? God, 400-pound saber cat carcass. Yeah, get rid of that thing. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Sabercat tooth, eye of sabercat, sabercat heart, sabercat claws, strange cat claw. Come on, large animal bone. I got a large animal bone. Flawless sabercat tooth. Anything else? That's probably the last one. Yep, no strange cat claws. The Draugr one. Okay, so there's probably some kind of way you can. Oh yeah, because there's a dragon priest at the end of that one, right? I think yeah, there's a dragon priest at the top there. You can probably just climb that mountain. Hop up to the Dragon Priest fight. Take it from there. Yeah, okay. Can't say I've ever done it that way, but I can see how you could. Astra says it's going. All right, let me catch up on chat. There's been a lot. Let's see here. I'm trying to get better about showing my face when I'm actually talking to chat here. Let's see. HUD. Dremulok says Haster. Hey there, Haster. Morning, Haster. Or time of day. Probably late afternoon for Haster, I'm guessing. Late afternoon, early eve. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Every time I've seen that in chat, I immediately think Cutter. Heller. Heller's Cutter. Yes. By the way, the Cyberneticist build guide for Starfield is under full production right now. I'm spending a lot of time working really hard on writing out the script for that, recording the dialogue and all that, and then I just got to splice it together with some footage, some video footage and some screenshots, and then we got a build guide. It's the next thing I'm working on. You know you don't need to go through that dungeon. Yep. Priest of Vokun. Yep, there we go. That was the Dragon Priest fight. Maybe you already have the claw. Did you check your inventory? Oh, is there a claw needed for that one? Side of the mountain, nice and easy jaunt. Don't even need a horse. Nice. I'm loving 40k Warhammer Rogue Trader. Oh, the 40k stuff is not something I've gotten into. I have the, I think Vermintide. Look like a fun little horde shooter. Almost 12:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's 11:30 for me, so we're only an hour apart. Frost Priestess. All right. There we go. Let's ride. Now, do I want to go up that way or do I want to go around this way? I think I want to go around this way. I'm in your future. Yes, you are. Kinda spooky. Yeah, I do want to go around this way, I think. Okay, now there are some Forsworn, like, waiting to ambush someone over here. And that might be the guy. What do we got? A bear? There's a bear over there. Whoa, swing and a miss. Didn't want to get too close because I got too close last time. Should just probably switch to first person for that. Oh, he still doesn't see me. I might be able to get a sneak attack in. Oh, no. He's on a ledge. There's no way I'm going to be able to get up there. All right, let's see if I can just shank him from around the corner over here. Boom. Gotcha. Bear. I saw a bear. Anything good? No, nothing much. Ophelia, why don't you hang out up there for me for a while? Is that more Kazgura over there? It is. Okay, good. Okay, this is where the master block trainer is. Still looking to the entrance for this whole mountain fortress for the Forsworn. Oh, I know you guys.
You there, citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
100 gold? You can have it if you can take it from me.
If you insist. Come on, boys. This'll be fun.
Never
Fun for me, I think. I hope. Yeah. Fighting a shaman amongst all these corpses is probably not the best idea, except you guys are really freaking strong. Oh my god. How did they mow through our whole entire spirit army so fast? My god. When was the last time I saved? Probably had been a while. Holy crap. I know I probably talked about this before, but I'm hoping Mikhail puts all his monster and creature mods into one bundle. That would be nice. Kind of like an immersive armors or an immersive creatures bundle for Mikhail's stuff. Seems like a no-brainer. Probably a lot more work than it sounds like, though. That's Orcses for you. It is indeed Orcses. You are dead. Not big surprise. Okay. Oh, is this the entrance to the mountain that I was looking for right here anyway? Tried to go into the sleep the sneak mode here, and I did not make it. Okay. Who sees me? Is it just that archer over there? Or is there somebody else? I see no red dots. The game lies to me. Okay, that triggered him. Triggered someone. Okay, was able to handle that a little more stealthily. Maybe this is who I triggered. Actually, I'm gonna check to see if those Forsworn had anything good on them, then I'll head back. And also do a quick save. Should have all the same stuff as before, which is basically nothing. Alright, so these bozos over here might be who I was triggering before. Deepwood Redoubt. Yes, this is indeed the place I was looking for. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Let's refresh our Phantom Shroud here. Do a quick save. Eli McBride, welcome, welcome. Can't stay for long, but just wanted to pop in and say hello to everybody. How's it going? You're having a good weekend, or at least a good start to it, and you're going to do something fun. If not, then sorry about that. Okay.
Never should have come here.
Yep, okay, we got a spirit armory now. Let's go ahead and trigger these guys. Oops, did not want to call Felia in on this. I just wanted to do a phantom armor.
Although you don't. What?
Ooh, more tough ones.
That's our best.
Ooh, these claws are tough to deal with.
Why won't you die?
Now you'll pay.
You've already lost. Enough.
Okay, I think I have some. Oh yeah, let's do some elixir of regeneration. At least spider venom. Do we have any paralysis? We have plenty of paralysis. Let's use all of that we can. I don't think we're fighting any mages just yet. We'll do some stamina and goose the health a little bit. There we go. Re-up the magic I hear too. Oh, damn tree in the way. Wasn't even a tree, it was just a pillar.
Does someone live?
Get the best meat.
I want to say a meat shield, but it's more of like an ectoplasm shield.
You don't have a chance.
We don't have a chance, huh? Are you an archer? Because if you're an archer and you're stronger than us, then you might be right. We may not have a chance. Oh, just a regular Forsworn, so you're not that strong. Oh, that. Now he's going to be invisible. Invincible for a while.
I yield. I cannot.
Here we go. Ooh, okay.
To our game.
I had spent so much time. Okay, so I could have been a little more tactical about that. My thought process was that since I was at least partially detected, and that kind of like spent all of the spirits that I had bound up to that time, and there was a lot of them. There were Forsworn, there were some animals, some other things. I didn't want to squander those spirits that got summoned, right? So I decided just to enter the fray, because as soon as you leave combat, those spirits go away and you have to regather them all again. Your whole kind of spiritual wad has been shot at that point. Pardon the crudeness. But you gotta know, if you're doing a Karn stream, you're gonna hear some of those. Goes with the territory. So instead of just kind of trying to reset detection and sneak attack everybody else, I wanted to enter the fray with the backing of my entire spirit army there. Yeah, it wasn't bad, Strudel. Now we have a few more Forsworn to add to our spirit army. So when we do get detected, we'll have the backing of those. And I really love the kind of sense of tactics and stuff that the Ritual Stone gives you, because if you're good enough at sneak, you can kind of control when and where you become detected and when to unleash your spirit army as a result. Whereas if you're just like a straight up warrior, you are just gonna, you know, blow through all of the spirits. Here we go, innuendos. Yep. Yep. Yeah, if you're playing just like a straight up warrior, you're gonna spend all of those spirits that you have accumulated every time you enter combat. If you're some kind of a sneaky assassin or sneak archer or whatever, you can kind of decide when you get detected and therefore decide when you actually enter combat. So you can kind of like tactically don't know why the game decided to, I got all kinds of overlapping hotkeys, I guess. Therefore tactically decide when to deploy all the spirits that you've accumulated through the ritual stone, which I really, really like for this kind of character. And my character is completely invisible, not just spectral. Okay, still completely undetected. That's good.
What? No, no, this can't be happening.
I know, weird, right? You were just talking to him. Oh, okay. Yep, now we got a whole Forsworn army. Let's get in there.
Someone there.
Last mistake.
Don't know why my character model is just completely invisible at this point.
Someone there?
Annoying. The third person one, specifically.
Forsworn forever.
Stepping on your own runes. Rookie mistake.
I'll try and make this quick.
Welcome to Carnal Desires. How may we enslave your soul?
Got your own friend. That's the end of the...
I don't even know what hit me. He spawned that Atronach right on top of me, and there must have been some kind of like shock cloak or something on there. Okay, so at least my third-person character is not, my model is not completely invisible again. So we can actually see the cool character doing cool things. Oops. So in case you had any doubts that I was playing on high difficulty levels, I've been one shot a couple times now. Refresh the Phantom Shroud. Go Ghost Walk again. Worked well the first time. Got him while the other guy's back was turned. That's good. Now let's see. He's going to go check out that corpse. Okay, already much better. Hey, there's James. Welcome, James. Shadow Step? It's Ghost Walk. From Apocalypse. Shadow Step, I think, is a power that you get from the Shadow Stone from Andromeda. I don't have that one since I'm using the Ritual Stone. Oh, she saw me. Walked right through the light there. Alright, Let me try this here, guys, before you do anything. Wow, she ran right through it. She didn't even get hit once. Jeez. That's not cool.
I heard something.
Well, it actually was pretty cool, but was not favorable for me. And then I lost all of my spirits. Okay, well, let's just continue to rebuild them. Now, instead of chasing after us, or instead of running away from us, she chased after us and did not trigger all of these runes. Let's see if I have something that I can... Spectral missiles auto work, I think. Or Spirit Storm probably works even better. There we go. Really? Didn't trigger that one? Come on. Great. Well, I'm gonna do a quick save. I still want to get the stuff that's on that table. Man, that Spirit Storm traveled all the way through the walls to get to her. I feel like I can still get her, though. Yep, there we go. Went down much easier that time. Oh, what am I burning from? Oh, that's stupid shock lightning cloak or whatever. I don't think I have this one yet. This might be a cool Shaman Assassin set. Check that out. That's just a rolling head. I'm not gonna loot that thing. Smash that goddamned like button. Indeed. Karn likes likes. But who doesn't? Okay, so we're gonna have this little bridge over here that leads to the exit out into the actual readout. And we got a key to unlock this door as well. I don't have to jack around with a... Is that a Legionnaire sword? Can't pick it up, apparently. Get around this. Oh, just barely squeezed by. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bridge to go through before we get to the exit area, and I think there are 2 Forsworn guarding this narrow passage here. Yep, there's one right there. Let's find a dark corner because they do seem to be detecting us when we walk through the light. Oddly enough, right?
What was that?
God damn it. I knew it. You know, but you refuse to understand.
What was that?
Yeah, you didn't see that coming, doof?
You can't win this.
I'll make you pay.
Okay, a couple more Forsworn added to the spirit pile, but lost a few too. Where's that one that I killed with the ghost walk? Is he still over here? Or he? There he is. Okay, alright, that should do it. Let's go ahead and turn the light off just in case there's another one up here that I am forgetting about. Yep, there is. Of course. Nice armor, though. I think I already have a set of that Bosmer armor. Worth a lot, though, and I do have the encumbrance, so I'll take some. I'll take some of that. Ghostwalk is part of Apocalypse, yes. So So I used a few spells there. Ghost Walk, which is this guy right here, where you turn invisible and then you do some kind of action and you get teleported back to the original whatever, right? There was also the Spirit Storm. This is not from Apocalypse. This is from Triumvirate. This is a Shaman spell from Triumvirate. And let's see, what else? Was there another spell that I used? I think those are the only two spells that I actively used. The power that I use to do the Spectral Armor is from Forgotten Magic Redone. And the effects that I have when all the spirits spawn to help me out whenever I enter combat, that is from Andromeda. That is the Ritual Stone effect. Okay, now this is a big chicken. Let's see, there are a couple ways to take this on tactically. I can go in from the right side over here. There is a sort of a secret entrance, although it's blocked by a very high level lock that you have to get through, and then you can go back up through that tower and kind of work your way out through there. And then there's another hidden way out to the left. There's another tower right there that you can go around and work your way through that way. I think I'm going to take a two-pronged approach. I'm going to start on the outside and I'm going to start chipping my way inside. But I'm going to work around the perimeter instead of going straight to the center from the outside, right? Now, if my cover gets blown, I'm going to have to improvise a little bit and maybe just start slaughtering people. But if I can do this stealthily and tactically, then that is definitely what I want to do. Ooh, and now I have a troll spirit. Okay, so the animal spirits work a little differently with the ritual stone. Sometimes if you fight, like, say, a bear. Let's get rid of all the bones and stuff we don't need anymore. If you fight, say, a bear, and you trap that spirit to be summoned during a later fight, then that might be spawned later on as like a saber cat or a wolf or whatever. Same with trolls. Sometimes trolls get respawned as bears, wolves, spiders, whatever. It just seems to be kind of a mixed grab bag of what you're going to get as far as the wildlife spirits are. And I think a lot of that has to do with the way... I don't know about... yeah, I mean, for wildlife, it's all... A lot of it's tied to, like, level, like character level. So a lot of how they get spawned in certain areas have a big scripting component to them. And kind of like there's a random chance of each type of wildlife spawning based on what your level is. And I think that's kind of what is affecting things with the ritual stone as well. You'll see it with some enemies too. Like if you bind like a Forsworn, say like a female Forsworn archer, sometimes that will get respawned as like a male Forsworn berserker or something like that, you know? Not mean to take that. My finger just bumped the button. It's all right. Let me catch up here. Karn, have look Icarus roleplay Fallout 4 looking very... yeah, I've seen his screenshots. I don't think he's got anything besides screenshots yet. Did he put out an episode? The screenshots looked good. His character looks really cool. I had to uninstall Fallout 4 to make room for Starfield and Cyberpunk and Diablo 4. I just hadn't played Fallout 4 for a long time. And those games I'm still playing, so... I'll get back to Fallout 4 eventually. Put a Wabbajack down for it or something. One armor really see complete redux is the Bosmer set. Yeah, I mean, I have the Zavbio remodels, the fixes and retextures for immersive armors. And I think it does touch the Bosmer set a little bit. I always thought the Bosmer set looked pretty good already. Okay, there's a guy over there. See if I can get around him, see if there's anybody in here. Don't think so. Hopefully the ghost walk lasts a little while longer. Please don't detect. Please don't detect. Okay, we're still good. Oh, you know, I have, let's see, what is that spell called? Alteration. Thought it was alteration, it might be illusion. There is a triumvirate shaman spell that allows you to, your vision to rise up into the air. Oh, it's Eye of the Allmaker. I have it favorited. Okay. This will be good. Can't move left to right, but you can move up and down. I don't know why you can't move the camera around. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so we have 2 sentries. Front and center above the main entrance. I think I can creep my way over to the right, and I think there are a couple of sleeping Forsworn over there. We just have to avoid the gaze of the sentry up on the ledge in the upper right over there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Slow and steady. Oh boy. I don't like that the line of sight is wide open. Yeah, let's go back around for the other sort of secret entrance over there. That was just not the safe bet. That's one of those things that look good from the top down, and then you get down into it in a new perspective and see, oh crap, I'm just wide freaking open. Oh, posted the info about the character? Yeah, I'll have to go check that out. I'm on way too many Discord servers. It gets hard to keep track of. I got maybe about halfway through reading or catching up on Discord today before I started streaming. So I got to see what Icarus has going on. I love Icarus's character concepts. Very cool stuff. He's a creative dude. All right. A quick save here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And you just gotta let it wear out because apparently you can't even cancel this. Annoying. Okay, let's let that magic get recharged. Let me see. Is there a way? Sheath to cancel. Oh, it's the one thing I didn't try. Damn it. Switch back to Ghost Walk here. That's what I really wanted. Yeah. Okay, we're full again. Gotta stay out of the light, even if I'm invisible. I can cause problems. God damn it. Son of a... You can tell I'm playing a lot of other games because I'm really fumbling my fingers here. Okay. Oh, you know what? One thing that can help. I am still channeling the aspect of the bear, so let's do this. Sacrifice a garnet. Anything that's 100 or over ought to do it, and that allows us to change the aspect of the animal totem that we are worshiping. So we're gonna go ahead and invoke the powers of the snake here, which make us sneakier, and also sneak attack damage. It's greatly increased. Still Phantom Shroud on each one. Okay. Let's see what we have out here. Okay. That one sentry is coming back over this way. Let's see if we can take him out without getting seen. Okay. Yes, indeed. Now we can work our way over to the left over here. Is that the Briarheart? No, I think the Briarheart is up a level. We could go that way. We're going to be in the line of sight of these guys out here in the middle, though. Also try to take care of this other sentry patrolling the walls. But that's going to put us even more in the line of sight. I like this guy better, because there's some more occlusion visibly between those guys hanging out in the center and where I'm actually trying to go. Okay. Trying to find some good cover over here. We are invisible, still want to try to stay out of the light. Ooh, okay, somebody tried to flank me there. Okay. The shit has hit the fan. Get our phantom armor back up and running here. See if I can take care of this mage first. Good. She scared me more than any of them. Of course, claw wielders are also very tough. His claw attacks are very, very fast and hard to defend against. Okay. Spears. Okay, good. Who else we got? An archer over there. Alright. I'll try to go the other way. Villager is tough. Anyone else? Okay, my spirits are gone, so... Alright. Whew. Okay. This is a really fun, like, hybrid build. Being able to kind of, like, fluidly go between the sneak stealth phase and the melee warrior phase with the spirit backup is very, very cool. I'm becoming more and more proud of this build as we go. And I have some ideas on how to amp up the production level on this build guide too, once we get there. I'm excited, guys. Now, if I just had more hours in the day, I'd be able to put a lot more content out. Something leveled up. Yeah, it was the Phantom Shroud. Phantom Shroud leveled up. This guy. Why it says progress 0 right now, because we just leveled up. So once I can be sure that we are in the clear, I will take a look at how we can spend that perk point. Okay, we got somebody shooting arrows. Somebody's probably doing target practice because there is no combat going on right now. How are we doing over here? Any life? No, just a couple of plants and some death. Can't pick up the armor for some reason. Ah, already have one of those. Pulling a slack again. Yes, Mr. Fumblefingers over here. Actually, those barbarian gauntlets are very light and very valuable, so I'll take both of those. Okay. Okay, there is a sleeper over there and somebody who's awake over here. Take care of the guy who is actually awake and vigilant, and then we'll go take care of the sleeper. Sound tactics. I indebted him. Indebted? Made him dead. As assassins do. And then, I recruit their spirit to fight for me at a later date. Good deal for me, bad deal for them. Should have thought about that before he became a Forsworn, I guess. Terrorizing the Reach. Okay, quick save here. Is that the Briarheart? Can't tell, it could be. There is a Briarheart up here. We have to be very careful. The Briarheart might actually be in this tent here. That might actually be the Briarheart. Okay. Big bad taken care of. We have a little bit more freedom with how we deal with the little bad. No ghost walk necessary. Okay. Now, before we go in, of course, you know I'm going to have to go get Predator's Grace. That will work really well for this build. I don't know how it'll look. Fire suppression. I think I have that already, but it's very valuable. Ooh, Tempest Dominus. We are worshiping the old ways, not a Daedra, so this is not going to work for us, but it's still extremely, exceedingly rare. Those Daedric artifacts that you get for Winter Sun, they appear randomly, but they're very, very rare. The Tempest Dominus and the Ebony Raven. They are considered armor or clothing pieces. You equip them. You don't get to see them on your character model, unfortunately, but yeah, very, very important if you worship any kind of Daedra. Ooh, exotic bow. This is the one with the peens on either end. Mod author got away with something adult on this one. Look at that. Staring right down the barrel on that one. They knew what they were doing. It's obvious, right? That's a wiener. The lantern, total head there. Yeah, absolutely. The adverts are getting egregious? I'm sorry about that. Might be able to... Okay, try to remind me on my next break. I'll turn them down a little bit. The wind saw no wiener. I mentioned one wiener and then the wind pops up. She's been silent. Oh, no, there she is. She says hello. I see that. I was like, oh, okay. That's the peen bow. Not exotic. There's nothing exotic about it. It's just a wiener. It's wind. Run away. At least it wasn't a wiener popping up. Well, you say that like it would be a bad thing. All right. So Predator's Grace. This is a unique pair of boots. It doesn't look unique. I think they just look like a pair of hide boots. But if we can get up this wall, get a foothold, and we can jump. Harder to do when you're sneaking. A little easier to do if you're just running, but I don't want to give my position away if there are any more enemies out and about. Predator's Grace are super underrated. I think mostly because most Skyrim players don't really even know about it. It took me, I think it was actually just a few years ago, watching some random Major Slack video where I learned about these. I was like, what the hell? How did I not know about this? It's a pretty simple sneak enchantment, but the sneak enchantment is actually pretty rare. But this one, oh no, this is a muffle, right? This is muffle. I think it's a complete muffle. It's not a half muffle like what you get from the Dark Brotherhood. It makes you completely silent, like the perk, I think, right? Okay, come on, damn it. "100% muffle if I remember properly." Yes, you are correct. Circlet of Understanding, 6% more experience. That's actually great. Armor of the Crucible. Okay, I don't have this one yet either, I don't think. I think I just gave away all my animal bones. Do I have any bone meal? Don't have any bone meal. Do I have any bones? I need bone meal to be able to disenchant this stuff, but I think there also might be an enchanting table just right inside here somewhere. Yeah, let's take a look at Predator's Grace. It's just a muffle. And they're very unassuming looking. They're just a pair of hide boots. Oh, and this must be a Zims one because it also is regenerating stamina, which is also amazing. I don't think you can disenchant this, though. I think that's the only problem with it. Muffle enchantment, but... Muffle enchantment... 100%, but Predator's Grace just makes you harder to detect. Stamina regen percentage. Oh, okay. Is this the vanilla effect then, Magus? Because I thought the vanilla effect was just the muffle. I don't remember there being a stamina regeneration. I could be completely wrong, but I was assuming that the stamina regen was part of Zims. I gotta turn a fan on. It's getting warm in here. It was only supposed to be 60 today, so I wasn't expecting to get warm in the house, but I guess sitting next to a 4090 will kind of warm me up a little bit. You do get stam regen by default. Zims doesn't touch Predator's Grace. Okay. Pretty cool. Let's see. The other downside is the armor rating on this. This is a pretty low armor rating for high levels. Of course, if you're not getting detected, you don't need the armor rating, but we're getting detected pretty frequently here. And then the legendary Bosmer engraved boots that I have are 60. Nice. That's a really nice armor rating. Nice. Yes, please. You can send us some snow. Actually, we've been raining pretty frequently for the last 3 days. Overcast and rainy, so I don't think we need the snow. We're getting the rain. It's always a big event when we get snow in the Phoenix area, though. It does happen from time to time. Rarely does it ever stick, but it does happen. And it's kind of like, it's a very special occasion when it happens. It's very exciting. Small armor rating, but if you're any sneak type character, those are the boots you want. Then the Nightingale boots, highest level. Nice. It was raining earlier, but snowing now. Oh, it changed from rain to snow to you, huh? For you. I remember seeing in the Discord, you're like, well, at least it's not snowing. Then it just starts snowing on you. Okay, I need to re-up my Phantom Shroud. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the perks that I get on this too. Nice and sunny here, huh? Well, aren't you the lucky one, Magus? No, actually, I quite like this weather. We don't get it enough. I do love an overcast rainy day in Phoenix. Okay, Dread Aura. Chance of affecting attacker with fear when hit in melee. That could work. Of course, if I'm getting hit, I'm probably getting hurt a lot. At legendary difficulty, lightly armored. Although, our armor rating is actually pretty good right now. Vengeful Spirit. Chance of affecting attacker with fear when hit by a spell. So this one is if you're hit. Vengeful Spirit is when you're hitting somebody. All of it fits, I think. If we can invade an enemy's mind with hostile spirits, then that would definitely fear them for sure. Increased duration of illusion spells. Nah, don't really care about that. Arcane Edge. Increases arcane weapon damage. We're not using the arcane weapon. Phantom Influence. Increase the effectiveness of illusions. Don't really care. Battle Lust. Increased health and stamina. That might be the one that we're going for because we are kind of a frontline fighter as well. This isn't just a sneaky assassin type character. We do frontline battle as well for the short-handed Stormcloaks. That will definitely be useful. Reduces the casting sound for arcane weapon. We're not using arcane weapon, so I think by default I got to take Battle Lust here. How many more do I have? I have one more point that I'm gonna get, which I could put into Dread Aura for defense, Vengeful Spirit. Actually, these are great too. Battle Lust, increase health and stamina. Well, stamina's already taken care of by the restoration skill, and have other ways to heal. I like the inherent stuff for the implicit healing, so I don't have to actually switch to either using a potion or using a spell to heal. Dread Aura seems best. I'm thinking, okay, so none of this stuff is really going to affect me too much in sneak mode, so I'm thinking frontline melee mode, specifically for Civil War type battles. So Battle Lust is good because it's going to just give me more health and stamina to deal with. For health, though, for defense, I do have a pretty good armor rating with the armor that I'm wearing. I do have a shield that I can use to block, which is one of the most effective ways of doing defense in this game. But I also have the meat shields in the form of these the spirits that get summoned in battle from the ritual stone. And there's going to be no shortage of corpses to bind the spirits of in a Civil War battle. So I'm going to have some defense just from pure battle chaos in that regard. Stamina gets regenerated pretty quickly with some of the perks that I have in the restoration tree as well. So I'm thinking that if I can cause more battlefield chaos and lean into the shamanistic madness portion of this character concept through both Dread Aura and Vengeful Spirit, if people are getting the fear effect applied to them either when I hit them or when they're hitting me, That's going to be a very shamanistic type thing in battle. So yeah, I am with you, James. Dread Aura and Vengeful Spirit, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Give different way of fear spell would be useful. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of there, right there with you. We've had rain off and on for weeks. It's a good thing, yeah. This week has been steady, heavy early. We're getting your rain from that. They call it an atmospheric river, I think, which sounds dramatic and kind of stupid, but that's the technical term for it, I think. So all the storms that you have been getting, all the rainfall is working its way over here, and we're getting the residuals from your storms, Wind. Almost 50 here, so not complaining. Yeah, it's going to be a high of 60 here today. It was mid-40s when I woke up this morning. Mid-40s and overcast. Kind of nice. 53 and 75% chance of rain. Yeah, we need it, Wind. For sure. I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it. Okay, let's try to take care of the Hagraven first, if we can get there without being detected. Take that gigantic fireball out of the equation. Yes, okay. They don't seem... The hags don't seem any the wiser. Yet. Oh, I guess these are witches. These aren't hags. Sometimes they're hags, sometimes they're witches. I don't really think technically there's much difference at all between the two. When she's standing, I might be able to get a kill cam. No. Nope. Okay, who else do we have over here? One more. None. And then there were none. Steel plate gauntlets? No, I don't need those. Scroll of firebolt. I'll take it because it's light and valuable. Still looking for an enchanting table. I think there's one in here. In fact, I know there's one toward the end of the dungeon next to the word wall up there. So don't have to go out of our way to try to get some... Could make some bone meal out of this mammoth tusk. For the enchanting supplies, and I could free up some encumbrance there, but I'm still okay. Getting higher, though. Okay. Ooh, now it's getting dark over here. We have runes all over the place. There's nothing... I think there is some soul gems, like empty soul gems in here. I'm not gonna chance it. This is the thing I'm trying to avoid. Trap trigger. Put a serious halt to your morning walks. Had to switch up to living room dancing. There you go. Well, that sounds pretty good too. Barbarian steel armor. I don't think I have a set of this yet. Do I have the encumbrance for it? I do. Not by much. I can hear the word wall all the way over here. Okay, before we go in there, I want to refresh the Phantom Shroud. Alright, again, let's see if we can target the Hagraven. We'll just split the defense and go right up the middle. Run it right up the gut. So let's see, we have the 49ers and the Chiefs in the playoffs again. A rematch from 5 years ago. I know who the Wind is rooting for. Anybody else got a football team? I actually don't really care one way or another. The 49ers are a divisional rival with the Cardinals, so I might just go for them just because I'm more familiar with them. The Chiefs we've seen a lot of over the past few years. And the Ancient Shrouded Armor is right here behind this wall. There are ways to glitch your way in there. When the quest is active, there's a lever right here that you pull to open this thing up, but I don't need to exploit the game at this point. I enjoy actually playing it. And having that armor as a reward for something that you do makes more sense to me than just grabbing it from the get-go. The regular non-ancient shrouded armor is really good on its own, and you can get that super easy and early in the game. I don't think there's any need to go for the overpowered stuff when that's available. Oh, you bleed red and gold. There it is. Okay, is this where the spider comes out? I think this is where the spider comes out. Are there any witches in here that I need to... Ooh, Kine wants me to kill that guy. Okay, let's do the Spirit Storm on him.
What was that?
Is someone there?
Oh,
You've taken your last breath.
Ooh, Spirit Storm just shreds people. Good stuff. Heard there's gonna be some football. Oh, yeah, I know. It's annoying, but at the same time, like, it's getting, like, daughters and fathers together in a way that, like, hasn't happened for a while, I think. Because now, like, these young girls and stuff are getting interested in football because Taylor Swift is showing up, right? And dad's already watching football, so now it's like the daughters get to ask their dads about football and they get to bond over that. It's kind of nice, I think. It does get annoying, like, every time, like, every 5 minutes they switch. What's Taylor Swift doing now? What's Taylor Swift doing now? Did she just cheer that touchdown? What's she doing now? But there's a nice side of that too, I think. They're not interested in football. They're fangirling over Taylor Swift. Hey, if it's getting fathers and daughters together for quality time, maybe they didn't need that excuse so much, but still nice. You're doing a Triumvirate Warlock build. Yeah, I touched on half of those spells in my Nemesis Arcane Archer. Build guide, but I still do need to do a full, just pure Warlock build guide too for Triumvirate. It's not like the girls are going to play football at any high level. Well, neither are the dads. Gives them one more thing they can do together. Oh my god. This is pissing me right off. This is worse than watching a football game that Taylor Swift is at. is trying to do this damn thing. Okay, here we go. We're good. Oh my god. This place is pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. And you're pissing me off. Mind the flames. Definitely mind them. Okay, back at the Hagraven. I also don't think I saved, so it's gonna get a little stressful. Oh, yeah, definitely stressful. Let the spirits take care of it.
Where are you?
Oh, did you guys already take care of them? Cheese and rice, that was like nothing. What am I even paying these spirits for?
You can't hide from me.
Nope, I can't, I guess.
You think you stand
I can't slaughter the hell out of you, though.
Enough.
Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Definitely nudged the Hagraven a little bit before I sliced her. Cheese and rice. Yeah. Cheese and rice, indeed. You heard me. Okay. Anything else in here that I need to loot? There's a key for that master locked gate in here or the last antechamber somewhere. Just couldn't be bothered picking it up. Another master lock. Oh, look how many lockpicks I have left. Noise. American football is rugby with armor, but cause more injury. Oh, it's a lot different than rugby. It's less chaotic than rugby. You can watch 10 minutes of rugby. Oh, now we're gonna fight about rugby versus American football. Okay, here we go. I would say that any rugby player who is talented enough to play in the NFL would be playing in the NFL. Boom! Mic drop. Boom. No, I'm kidding. That's, there are a lot of European sports that are vastly more popular worldwide than the biggest American sports are. Football is a big one. American football is a big one. It is vastly more popular in the United States than it is anywhere else. But yeah, rugby is just very chaotic to me. At least with football, every play resets. It seems like it's a little more tactical, a little more strategic that way because the game is slowed down a little bit, which some people prefer and some people might not like. But maybe, just maybe, if rugby players were as big, strong, fast, and athletic as NFL players, they would need to wear armor. Oh. Ronnie Lott would eat rugby players for breakfast. Ben Shapiro doesn't need a rap. That's all he does anyway. Guy annoys the shit out of me. Those were fighting words. We're getting spicy. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, if I kill the Hagraven, do the ice wraiths come? Okay, yeah, thank you for agreeing with me, Silent Echo. I mean, he seems like a smart guy. He knows his stuff, but there's just... He's celebrated for being this great debater when he just has... He's a one-trick monkey. He just throws out just random stats, and half of the time, or even most of the time, they're probably right, but... It's called Gish Galloping, and it's like... something that like an actual I'm gonna say it, master debater would like never be caught dead doing, because it just takes the debate out of the debate. It's like I can just say blue wow and like throw like every punch and kick known to man at some kind of martial artist, and I might hit him with a couple of them, but I'm not actually going to take him out with any of them. And a lot of the numbers that he throws out are, you know, correlation versus causation. There might be a strong correlation between one thing and the other, but it doesn't mean that's what's causing it. Lawrence Taylor and Ronnie Lott. There you go. Put them against any rugby player any day. Reminds me of Call of Duty Day. Let's see. Same Ben that made a rap song about not caring about your feelings. Debates college kids and talks fast. He's an establishment shill. Yeah, I would tend to agree. He's got a very obvious agenda. Very biased certain directions. Yeah, I tend to agree, Strudel. Very emotionally charged, and nobody respects the other person's time. Or argument. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same guy, Magus. Although I think Shapiro is a largely Jewish name, so probably most people with the last name Shapiro is going to be Jewish. So I don't know if that's a differentiating factor. Whoa! As someone who leans semi-right, he's fucking... Yeah. Good. I'm glad we can agree on that. Let's see here. What else? Oh yeah, we need to go back to Mor Khazgur, which I thought was over here originally at the beginning of this episode, but turns out it is actually exactly right over there because I got turned around here. I was heading for Helgen when I should have been heading for Helgen. Don't know if I mentioned I got a dog last week. He's a retired race dog, a greyhound named Oshkosh Gallant. Ooh, I like it. I just call him Raiden. Nice. Or Raiden. See, I think I saw a meme on the internet like a long time ago that said something like, if your dog doesn't have like 70 different nicknames, are you even a dog owner? Yeah, I call my dog by all kinds of names, for sure. Okay, should be able to just cruise right up to... Actually... Am I bloodkin yet? I don't know if I'm bloodkin yet. I might have to fist fight this orc, which isn't going to go well. Or I might have to do a quest for him for the fingers of the Forge Master's fingers. I almost said fingers of the mountain, which is a different thing from Oblivion. Okay, either way, let's get aspect of the bear up and going just so we can protect ourselves. We are having the aspect of the snake right now, but we'll go bear with this. And let's go ahead and get Ophelia back up here, since we're out of stealth mode now. I've been calling Ozzy my cat many things this past week, none of them nice. Oh, I don't know about the 90% thing, Magus, but I've definitely seen like stupid little articles and stuff of like BuzzFeed articles and like Facebook posts or whatever back in the day. Of like, it is kind of a thing. There is a correlation between dogs and or pets and their owners kind of looking the same after a while. It's kind of funny. I don't think I look anything like my dog, for whatever that's worth. Except for the hairy face. We've got a lot of fur on our face, but that's about it.
Halt,
Fur is different colors, different
By the
shapes.
code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
I am just a traveler. What is this place?
Is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Norns. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
And how can I convince you to let me in?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you are worthy to be bloodkin to the orcs.
Yeah, whether Trump was good or bad, he does cause a lot of angst on both sides, so probably need to cut that off right there. Let's see. Lovely gift from Ozzy. Nice. I just want this to stay a pleasant stream. And it doesn't tend to happen when certain subjects get brought up. Probably should have known that was coming when Ben Shapiro showed his little head. Okay, I'll find those gauntlets for you. It's okay. It's okay. In my opinion, we should be able to get better at talking about it. We need to be able to have a civil conversation about these things without it blowing up into a big emotional argument every time. But I don't think we're going to solve the world's problems in a Karn stream. Be nice if we could. Let's ride. Oh no, if you walk into a room and your cat's looking up at you all innocent, you know there's something. You know he did some shit. What kind of present did he leave you? Was it a number 1 or a number 2? A pile and a puddle? It was a number 3? Was it coiled? There is a small delay between the stream and chat, Magus, so it might not be you, it might just be YouTube. I had it on the ultra fast setting, which was next to instant like Twitch is, but it was causing causing a lot of buffering. Okay, so to unlock this damn master block trainer here, I have to go do this damn Forge Master's Fingers nonsense, but I can do the Forge Master's Fingers the same time that I do Red Eagle's Sword, right? Or maybe not. Forge Master's Fingers are randomly placed, but I think they're typically in the same place as Red Eagle's Sword, isn't it? Or not. Season unending. I gotta go all the way over. Bruka's Leap. Find the Forge. Okay, yeah, just Bruka's Leap. So I don't have to do... At least that's close, right? Pretty close. Alright, so I just need to continue. I need to keep the mountain range to my left.
I'm warning you. Back off.
You're warning... What the fuck is going on with your outfit, buddy? The hell am I looking at over here? Okay, you told me to back off, but I am curious as hell. What the hell I am looking... Oh, that's a gray face. Prisoner? Okay. Haven't seen a lot of these. Growl, Werebeasts of Skyrim, huh? I thought he was wearing some kind of a gimp mask or something.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Fine, I'll back off. You're gonna turn into a werebear and kill me. Oh, Wind answered as you were asking. I see, okay. Eating chips and laughing. There you go. Making a mess with all the crumbs. Oh, let's see. Oh, went into the living room. I'm warning you, back off means try me. Okay. Gonna eat your ears off. Don't like the sound of that. Okay, zombies. I saw him.
Come on.
At least I was able to dismount the horse. Got a lot of witches and Forsworn to help me out with this fight too. They're probably not gonna last long, because these zombies are tough. And a dragon. This is bad news.
You stand a chance.
This is bad news. Where is that? Oh, I can't even see him. Oh, no. Help me, orcs. Okay. Zombies, go after the dragon, please. Zombies, go after the dragon, please. Okay. Let's do Phantom Armor. Definitely need that. We also need Dragon Rend. Keep him out of the sky. We need some orcs. Oh, clubbed me. Really? You orcs are just gonna stay there behind your wall? Am I out of health potions? I think I'm out of health potions. This is pure pandemonium. Okay. Poisons aren't going to work against zombies. Definitely do some regeneration here. I need some frost resistance. Extreme healing. Now is the time for extreme healing, that's for sure. We've got a lot of magicka potions, which are going to need to keep the phantom armor. Filter of resist. We'll definitely take that one instead. Do we have a potion of resist magic? I have one. It's 10%. I'll save that for in case I need it. Okay. Do I have fortify one-handed and or fortify block and or fortify light armor? I have all of them. Do I still have phantom armor? And dragon rend. Zombies and the dragon seem to have no interest in each other at all. Can't seem to find cover from that damn dragon. Woohoo! And of course the undead are like basically immune to frost. I'll let that damn dragon back up in the air. Ah, don't kill me. Okay. Spider venom is frost, deadly poison. Here we go. Ooh, got me with the tail. Okay, aspect of the bear is helping me out here. Don't want to get clipped by one of those zombies. Oh. I need to set up my hotkey back up for my healing. What hotkey is it? I think it's hotkey 5. No. 6. No. 7. No. Is it 3? Might be hotkey 3. Nope, not hotkey 3. Is it 2? Is it 1? Might be hotkey 1. Yeah, hotkey 1. Okay. Lots of potions. Or poisons, I think. I mean. Stun locked him. Okay. How are we doing with the zombies? Not great. Need to refresh my phantom armor. Okay, any more zombies? Holy shnikes. Blocking is OP. It is indeed. Blocking is very OP. Specifically the block bash. Stun lock your enemies forever. Very underused. Pandemonium kitchen sink, indeed. Redeems potion of health. I have plenty. Whew. But I do appreciate the offer. I'm gonna be over encumbered for sure now. Yep. Oh boy. That was rough, guys. The last two dragon fights we've had have been absolutely nuts. There was the one in the rain outside of Windhelm. We were on our way to Winterhold, or maybe it was Alftand. I think it was Alftand. We were on our way to Alftand from... thought it was Windhelm. Maybe not. But anyway, we were on this road right here, and then there's that scripted dragon that shows up. It's a named scripted dragon. But it was in the middle of a rainstorm, and I couldn't see anything. I would just get like a glimpse of like a wing passing by the moon. But we did end up getting through that one too. Man, that was good. I should like clip these dragon fights out, put them on my channel as a video. All right, I need Philia. I have a lot of encumbrance here, but I also need to check for zombies. Got Mort flesh. Spirit fire helps versus dragons. Yes, it does. But they have to be grounded. If they're in the air, it's just too slow. Too slow. What are dragons' weakness in this game? It depends. So the frost dragons are weak to fire. Fire dragons are weak to frost. And then if you're running a mod like diverse dragons or something like that, then it could be anything. I haven't run that mod very much, so I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah, it's the opposite element. In the vanilla game, you only have frost dragons, you only have fire dragons, and it's the opposite element that they're weak to. Whew. Which is why I wasn't using any of the deadly spider venom, because they're highly resistant to the frost effect of that, so I was just going for the regular deadly poison. All right, horse call. Or horse whistle, I guess. Are you daft? Remember to Dave. Bear. All right, I guess I could be doing this by weight, would be more efficient, right? Pretty much had all the heaviest stuff anyway. Very tempted with the Predator's Grace there. It's a great unique item, great set of boots. We also have some grand soul gems. I might at some point go to the Shrine of the Old Gods at Labyrinthian down here, and then take the blessing of that shrine, which gives you a huge buff, damage buff against animals, and then just shoot down here into the plains, into the tundra, and then start harvesting mammoths with Bloodthorn. Get a lot more grand soul gems filled that way. Philia. Let's see if we can put some more stuff in your sack. Okay. I think we're good. Whew. How'd you come up with this build concept? It's very niche in a good way, by the way. Yeah, actually, a heavy influence was Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. And I've been kind of teasing about some production pizzazz that I can add to the build guide for this one, and I really want to incorporate the whispers, the voices in her head for the build guide on this one. So yeah, it is very novel. It's very cool. But it was like the it was Senua's Sacrifice. It was yeah, Senua from Hellblade was the biggest inspiration, but then I also was trying to get the ritual stone involved, and that's how I came up with the whole sneaky stuff with the being able to tactically deploy and sort of control when those spirits are spawned. Okay, thank you, by the way. I appreciate the compliment. I wanted to get like a niche, like unique build out before I started doing the Guardians series, where I'm just taking on the warrior, thief, and mage, like the sort of classic builds. Oh god, more zombies. Are you freaking kidding me? All right. More phantom armor. Is it just the one? If it's just the one, I'm fine with that. Nope, there's another one. Relentless zombie. Relentless is very accurate. Whew, okay. Reminds me of Couch Warrior Sithis talk backhead. Is the backhead the opposite of a forehead? Not sure what that means, but being compared to Couch Warrior at all, I'll take as a compliment. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. Whew. Pandemonium kitchen sink, yes. Damn, too bad you don't have slow time or become ethereal to use an AoE attack spell. I do have become ethereal. I didn't think to use it. But yes, I could have done that, and some kind of AoE attack or spell. I think I have mass paralysis, a scroll of mass paralysis that I could have used with become ethereal. But I don't think that that definitely doesn't affect dragons, and it also doesn't affect undead. I don't think zombies. I might be mistaken on that. Does paralysis affect Draugr? If it affects Draugr, it would affect the zombies. For whatever reason, I was under the impression that it didn't, but that might just be the paralysis poison effect that isn't on there. It doesn't affect undead. My gosh, my brain cell is moving through pea soup today. Ooh, it's not good. That's usually me in the middle of a work week. Changing dagger might be helpful. Yes, it might be. I probably could have gotten a little more. Well, I had the most base damage. Probably could have gotten more out of the dagger of Nyakchinyamet. Never gonna say that right. Fang of Hynectnamet. So this is 45 base damage, but it has 25 points of shock damage, and I don't think any of the enemies that I was fighting is resistant to shock. So we would have gotten a full 70 points of damage off of that. And the one that I was using was the Dragon Sting Dagger, which is 63. So we were losing 7 points of damage on every swing, which adds up for sure, but probably wasn't a deal breaker. We're probably okay with that. Song of Ice and Fire, indeed. Yep. This dog is the laziest dog I have ever owned. Yeah, the dog that I have right now, she likes to sleep. 15 to 20 hours a day if she's not busy. Oh, more ads? Oh, geez. Okay, I was gonna do that next time I took a break. Let me see if I can change the ad profile on this. Give me a sec. I'm still here. Actually, I'll let you guys see me while I try to do this. How about that? Should be entertaining. Let's see. Does OBS let me do that straight through the plugin? Does not look like it, so I do have to go to stream settings on the YouTube page. Let's see if I can edit. Monetization. Monetization is on. Let's go conservative on the ad frequency. Okay. That was 2 complaints that I saw. Good Lord, YouTube with the ads. Yeah, a lot of times if you're running ad blocker too, YouTube finds ways around that until ad block. It's kind of a song and dance, right? It is a song of ice and fire of its own, as somebody mentioned earlier. Yeah, so okay, let's see. I did change that. Did I save it? Let me see if I saved it. I think I saved it. I think we're probably good now. Ads are still on, so hopefully YouTube does promote the stream a little bit. I think I might make 3 cents a stream, if even that. On a good day, maybe something like 20 cents. So I don't care how many ads are playing because the money doesn't make any difference whatsoever. But if YouTube is making money off of it, then they will promote it a little more heavily, and I do care about the viewership. Very Aztec sounding, apocalyptico indeed. So crazy the builds you can come up with in these games. Literally sky's the limits with your own imagination. Yeah, and with mods, Ordinator and all the Skyrim mods are very, they add a lot that you can do with the game, right? They enable certain gameplay facets that just weren't available in the vanilla game, but even the vanilla game is very wide open. It's not so much in the way that you can play. I think if you've been playing the vanilla game since 2011, that you've probably run out of ways to actually play the game, but I would argue that you still haven't run out of ways to role play the game, you know? Couch Warrior Arcane Archery when Sithis talks, forget what that. Oh, okay, I see. I have to go back and watch those at some point. The Aranis Arcana series. It's been a while since I've seen it. It shows up in my YouTube feed every now and then. I'm like, ooh, maybe I should watch this again. You like the new look? Yeah, right now it's just a random hodgepodge of armor. I don't mind this look. I prefer a hood, I think, or like a bear helm. But the circlet's fine. It's for now. It just gives me more armor, so I'm just going with what's ever powerful, and it just happens to look good. The one thing I don't like about this is the Kine, or I guess this was more of a Kinnereth thing. Let me see if I can get in there. Ooh, it's going fast. Okay, yeah, the sort of Kinnereth or Falkreath. Oh, that might even be Hirsine. That looks like the Great White Stag, doesn't it? A big medallion on there. This is supposed to be a vagabond set, so I think it's supposed to look kind of like outdoorsy and roguish. But I don't think that fits so well with the theme of the rest of the armor mashup. So if I could take that off of there, which I might be able to do in something like Nifscope or something like that, then I would be happier. But as it is, it does kind of block out the Nightingale insignia on the chest, which doesn't really fit with a vagabond either, but generally anyway. A Nightingale insignia is a very, very niche thing. No ad block here. Quest, which mod give you shock dagger? Look neat. The shock dagger is from the fishing creation, which is free if you have SE. You just have to you have to roll the dice and upgrade in order to get it. And then all you have to do is just go into the menu and pull down the freebies, which the fishing is, and then once you pull that down, you can actually go to your installed directory and package up that creation as a mod, and then you can manage it as a mod in MO2 or whatever, which is how I've done it. So we got, yeah, like goblins here. Let's see, we also have the zombie apocalypse jobber in here somewhere. Whole bunch of them. I bought the AE kit and I backed up. Okay, so the series of events that I chose, my procedure here, was I backed up my entire install directory to my actual platter hard drive over here. Just called it Skyrim backup. Pre-creation update. So this was my whole Skyrim install folder that I had before I did the update to AE. So then I just updated to AE. I pulled all of the creations down, and then I went into the data folder and I found the packages for each one of these creations, and I packed that up into a zip folder, and then I deleted all of them, and then I went back and applied the backed up installation folder on top of my actual installation folder to get all of the ESMs that have been cleaned, the EXEs, the Bink 64 DLLs and everything back to where it was before. And then I ran it through MO2 again just to make sure everything was working fine, and it was. And then I went through and I installed each one of these creations that I got from the AE upgrade, each one that I really wanted anyway, as a mod. And now they're all set as ESLs, so they don't really count against your, well, there is a limit, but most people are never going to get close to that limit. So they don't count against your plugin limit. And you get all the cool AE stuff that got added. So now you get to talk to console players about their AE stuff and have builds that use that stuff. So yeah, this takes the Argonian and Riften. You have to do all of his fishing jobs in order to get this thing, and he gives you this as a sort of ultimate gift when you get done with all his stuff. And it's quite powerful. It's got a very large base damage. It's larger than what it was before because of the potion of one-handed that I took. But yeah, and it has a really strong shock enchantment, and it looks really cool for a shaman type character too. Okay, let's see, what time is it? I got another 50 minutes or so left on the stream. Should really let them stay as ESMs, not actual mods. Does that count toward, well, I think... Oh, you're saying I should... I've only had one set of ads with a 5-second skip button, so no ad block here. Yeah, no, there have been 2 people complaining about the ads today, so just wanted to get in and change it. Thanks for the input. If the ads get egregious or anything, let me know. I can change that, but I do want YouTube to promote my stuff, so I let them put ads on my streams. Let's see, like the new look. So crazy builds you can come up with. Reminds me of Couch Warrior. Yeah, it affects the dead. I know it works with the cork bulb arrows. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I could have used mass paralysis, but that would have been temporary. That was just a scroll. I don't have the spell of that. So it would have helped me out a little bit for just a brief moment of crowd control, which might have been enough to help me focus on the dragon. No ad block here. Quest mod, which gives you the shock dagger. Yep. Fleet is just a stealth archer before it was a meme. Yeah. No, yeah. As far as like the class and the build, yeah, Fleet was your classic stealth archer. He did evolve into being much more than that, but It was the role play that put Fleet above and beyond the role play and the storytelling in that series. That put that above and beyond everything else in my book. I've still only had one set. Okay, that was the ad thing. Neither will count, but due to the way MO2 manages your files, you need the official content above anything else. Yeah, and it actually does manage that because it is just an ESM. I didn't convert that. See, like the fishing and stuff, these are ESMs, so those are going to get loaded first. It's not, that will definitely get loaded first. But not all of them have an ESM. The ones that don't have an ESM are, I think, either just straight up ESLs or ESPs flagged as ESLs. Yeah, so even though I'm packaging them up as mods, they still get to stay as the ESM, and I think that they have the Bethesda like Creation Club stuff that has an ESM. They have hard and fast rules that force them above everything else automatically. So it's worked fine for me, and I don't foresee any issues doing it this way. If you do, please do let me know. But it's worked flawlessly for me so far. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I didn't change the plugin type at all. Great, okay, good. We're on the same page. Hey, there is Xanthir with a big pink hand. How'd that hand get so pink? Glad to see you could make it. Yeah, we got another 45 minutes or so. Trying to track down the Forge Master's fingers here. Trying to get caught up on chat. Oh, and there's the End King. Welcome, buddy. There's too much of a stigmata against him ever joining the Legion. Who is it you're talking about? Am I seeing chat correctly here? I must have missed something before that. Too much face slapping. Yeah, probably. Everybody else is slapping you in the hand with their face, making it all pink and swollen. Should we ask? Yeah. Probably not. Steger stigmata. Yeah. Probably. It's a. So the other inspiration that I got from this is I wanted a Stormcloak assassin. Not just a shaman assassin, but a Stormcloak assassin, and that kind of led me down the whole, well, maybe he is also a shaman. All right, is this thing gonna run away from me? Is it a fox or a wolf? It's a fox. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Magus. Kind demanded it. Okay, where the hell are we going? We are going to Bruka's Leap Redoubt. And where is my horse again? Oh, yep. Thank you, Strudel. What, you got tired of looking at my gorgeous face? My actually extremely drop-dead gorgeous face? Sorry, my beauty offends you. Where is my horse? I've offended Philia. Wow, she says. Goddamn horse. All right. I hope my horse didn't die in the dragon fight. Oh no, I've already loaded her up with stuff. What the hell is that horse? She should have been able to hear my whistle from here. That one was a little louder. God damn it. I know you're back there. Oh, she was closer than I thought. Okay. Wow, we fought till dawn, huh? Yeah, we're gonna leave the light on because this lighting conditions are not ideal. And that magnificent beard, indeed. The people are split on the beard. I don't know. I say, well, the people aren't really too split on the beard. I think most people like the beard, at least well enough. My wife does not, and she gets more than one vote. So it feels like the people are more split than maybe they actually are. It's funny, whenever we go to like a family function or something like that, the men like the beard a lot more than the women do, for sure. The women will try to be polite about it, but you can see the detective. There's just like traces of a wince in there. Like, what did you do to your face? All the dudes at like a family function are like, dude, your beard is awesome. I used to have one like that, but my wife made me shave it. I wish I still had it. And then like my wife is over in a corner talking with all my other female relatives, and I could just tell that she's like trying to explain how she let this happen to her husband. Which is great. It's perfect. It's entertaining for me. Men appreciate a big beard much more than women do. Generally. There are women who like it. Your wifey excluded since you have to live with her? Yeah. It kind of makes it unavoidable. I haven't gotten an ultimatum yet. I haven't either given her an ultimatum. It's like, it's either you or the beard. Or she hasn't given me the it's me or the beard ultimatum. She's coming around on it. She likes it. It's I take really good care of it, so it's actually really soft and it smells good. And there's a little bit of a cuddle potential there too that she likes. So it's not all bad. She's just one of those weirdos that likes the way my face looks without the beard. Wants me to show it off a little more. I don't know if that actually is going to please the masses or not. But with the beard, I actually don't care about the masses. I just like the beard. Not everybody can do it, and I can, so I feel like I gotta lean into it a little bit. Okay, now I know that there is a damn... There's another Forsworn around here somewhere, I think closer up to that fortress, but I know that there's a chest. Yes, there it is. Hard finding the chest in the dark while trying to stay hidden. People that dislike beards, I consider sus. Yeah. Relationships and the sacrifices they can require. I definitely appreciate a good beard, and I'm decidedly a woman. Okay, good to know. Yeah, pretty universally, men like the beard. The women are kind of cut half and half on it, I think. Some women say they like it, but I can tell they're just kind of being polite. Now there goes slipping and hitting that button again. Other women definitely genuinely seem to like it.
There's someone there.
Ah, where are you? And why do I have a weird little hand and no knife?
Time to end this little game.
Oh, that's why I didn't see him.
At your best, huh?
Because he was invisible. Ah, Skyrim. Gotta love it. I already have an Argonian blade. I don't want to... Not sure if I have the light bracers. I think I have the dark ones, but I'm not sure if I have the light ones. Okay. Now we have some tight quarters coming up in here. There's a Briarheart deeper down into the place, and I think there are a couple of lower level... I don't want to say weaker, because they might be leveled to the point where they're actually pretty strong, like a looter. Or something. A looter and a tutor. Okay, it's too dark. I need to be able to see here. Oh, maybe it is just the Briarheart. Maybe I just completely bypassed the other dude. It's alright, I'll take it. Oh, tipped him off.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let that one engage with the ghosts.
I've had enough of you.
And that should do it. Back to the Galder amulet. Back to the light. There we go. I think most women like beards if they're well kept, although a beard does add years to your look. Yeah, I could probably drop a good 10 years just by trimming the face. I don't have many gray hairs at all on my head. They're all in the beard. I have like one or two wild hairs that come in now and then that are gray, but for the most part my hair is still dark. It's just the beard that has a lot of gray hair in it. And my face is still in fairly good shape skin-wise. It's getting there. It's starting to show some age on it, but it's really the beard that's adding the age to me, I think. I could pass for a young and spriteful 35, I think, without the beard. Do I feel 35? No. No, I don't. I wish I still felt 35. That would be great. That would be fantastic. I might be able to play volleyball or pickleball without having to go to the chiropractor with back pain or hip pain. That would be nice. Forge Master's Fingers. Here we go. And a very valuable bow there too. We'll take that, sell it off. I'm gonna need some money for this master level trainer here at Morkazgur. Yeah, kinda 3,600 septums is... It's a good chunk if you're just trying to make a living in Skyrim. But if you're looking for master level training, it's not gonna get you very far. Briarheart build might be cool. It could be, yeah. Some potential for some spell swordsmanship, or just a pure warrior, or different phases like what I'm doing with this one. Okay, Ophelia. Need you back over here so we can ride to Morkazgur. Oh, here she comes. Way over the mountainside. Alright, now I have no idea which direction I'm facing. Let's just try to find the exit here. Here we go. We'll take a peek at the map, but I think if I keep the Karth River to the left over there, we should be good. Ooh, Nirn route. I'll take the Nirn route. All you have to do is head for Helgen. That's all you ever have to do ever in your life. If you want to get from point A to point B, just turn towards Helgen and start walking. Okay, at least the sun's coming up now, so the visibility's a little better. That Starfield update, by the way, those sunrises and sunsets are something else now. And depending on like what planet you're on, be absolutely drop dead gorgeous, like my face. So Magus, how's the setup coming along? I think you mentioned in your Discord earlier today that you might be ready to go in the next couple days. Do you have a character and everything in mind yet? Or are you still just getting the modding part of it set up? Imperial Soldier, huh? I don't know if the soldier is hostile or not. Yeah, he definitely is because he's dying now. Didn't stand a chance. I really love the spiritual onslaught that happens whenever I've it's been a while since I've entered combat or been detected, and then all of a sudden somebody like detects you, and now they have to deal with a complete like spirit army. It reminds me, oh okay, here's a dark cuirass. I found the light cuirass before, now we have a dark one. See how that goes. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings Return of the King, where he made that pact with the spirits of the men that betrayed them and didn't show up in the fight against Sauron. Pretty badass. So a lot of inspiration from other pieces of pop culture here and there. Oh, so dramatic. Oh, Ophelia, you got all my stuff, and I want to be able to sell some stuff to the blacksmith here, so I have some money for training. It's coming along, and yeah, in the next few days, still modding, but I do have a character in mind already, Race and all. Nice. Awesome. Can't wait to see it. Haven't decided on things like Winter Sun and needs mods, though. Okay, yeah, that's, well, something like Winter Sun can have a big effect on a character, but the needs mods, more so just like, how immersive do you want your roleplay to be? I still might do like a survival mod thing or like a frostfall, the frostfall thing at some point, just to try to do like a survival.
Returned with the gauntlets.
That's
Enter.
kind of a hot looking orc.
Chief right away.
Okay, stop ogling the orcs. Oh, really? Are you gonna fight me now over that?
By the code of Malakath.
Mora Tapanella I took.
For your crimes. Which will it be? Blood or gold?
Let's just do both. Gold.
Outlander weakling. But your gold will strengthen our clan.
Not one to shy away from a fight, but I don't want it to get out of hand,
I
you know?
don't believe it. You found the Forge Master's fingers.
Blood or
You
gold,
impressed me,
Outlander?
No one else has returned from this task before. By the code of Malakath, I name you bloodkin to the orcs.
Okay, well at least now we don't have to do that again for
you are family now.
Dushnik Yal for the one-handed training.
Feel free to trade with our smiths for orc weapons and armor. Train with my warriors, or purchase poisons from the wise woman. Welcome to
Considering
our stronghold,
Sulfrid had a
bloodkin.
full needs mod in, I might go without this time. Yeah, you've had your fill, maybe. Vanguard armor looks pretty cool with the Zabio's retextures. Is that the Vanguard armor? That has to be the Vanguard armor. Cool. The smith.
Are you looking to work?
Shufthar.
The mines are nearby. You bring me ore, I'll give you coin. Take a look.
How about weapons? Can I just give you weapons? Not many. What do you have for sale? Daggers, any cool daggers? No cool daggers. Light armor? What do you got for light armor? The Apotheos boots. Apotheos might work for a shaman. With maybe some kind of, a cloak or like a loose fur collar or something like that. Scout armor's cool. We were using that earlier. Off to better things now. Vagabond Crimson boots. I don't have any Vagabond boots yet. Grab some of those. Crafting materials I think we're good on. Now she has another 870 gold. Sure. Yeah, why don't you take the peen bow? This bow has a peen on either end of it. That's what makes it exotic. Alright. Sell that off because I don't want to look at it anymore. Vagabond boots. Anything else that I want to sell? Yep, have some of those. Have all of those. And the arrows. Anything else? Better not sell the essence extractor. Still need that. Why is he called Alpha Steger? Because this is actually the second revision. We've been doing this Steger build for a long time because the first version of him I was not happy with. The first version was leaning into conjuration. It was causing instability with the game because of how many minions I had with the conjurations that I would have up, coupled with the ritual stone spirits that would pop up. So I restarted him completely, but I wanted to keep the original around, so I renamed the new one Alpha Steger. Fine-tuning the build, yeah. And I also wanted to, actually at the suggestion of James Ansel, lean into illusion more so than conjuration. And that's worked out really, really well, because now I get to use Ghost Walk. I get access to some of the illusion spells from Forgotten Magic Redone, which has made a huge difference in the gameplay. So, yeah, that was good.
Fight well.
This is not just the Steger, it's the Alpha Steger. Okay, 4,000. Is that enough for master level training at this level?
Chief of Morkaskar. You wish to learn from the best, eh?
I might get like one.
So be it.
3,900, huh? It's enough to level up, though. I still have 2 more times I can train, but I need a lot more money. A lot more money. Now that I'm Bloodkin, can I take some of this? No, I can't. Not even one single Moritap Vanilla Mushroom. Oh, well. Oh, there is a alchemist vendor over here, too. We're not an alchemist character.
I have poison.
So things like enchanters, elixirs, and things like that are blacksmith's filters. I don't have enough gold. Let's see, do I have anything I can sell off? Don't think I do. Oh, I can sell her some erosion. Target loses 137 points of armor and 15 attack damage for... maybe. Erosion was nice, though. No, I have Earthbound Weapon for that, and some other Shaman Triumvirate spells.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
504. Yes, I can afford that now. Anything for Enchanter's Filter? Yes. Value is 250. Oh, yeah. What else do I have to sell this woman? Raw goat legs. Goat horns, small animal bones. Everything else I'm gonna keep. Oh, Magus posted a link. Let's take a look. Probably for armor or something. Nordic Ranger outfit. Oh, I've used this one before, actually. I don't have it in my current setup, but thank you for reminding me. It does work for a shaman. I used this for... I don't remember. It was back when I had an expanded Tuco guide going. Yeah, I've used this before. It's a great looking set. Hey, James is back. Yeah, I've used this before. I'm going to keep this bookmarked, though, because I don't have it currently, but I would like to have it in my setup. And there's probably no issue with turning this into an ESL, I would think, right? Nice. I like the hood on it, for sure. And the shoulder piece kind of adds a little more armor to it, and you can kind of see that there's some chainmail on the robe part of it. Yeah, might work well. This does look more rangery, though. It does look like it's more suited for a for an archer, ranged character. Just because it's so light looking. But it does also work for an assassin. We're just gonna be spending so much time up on the front lanes with, or the front lines with the storm cloaks. This looks awesome. This looks like a tamed bear in the middle of the fog It's not a tamed bear, though. It's a dead bear because of the blood. Very cool screeny. Yeah, cool armor. I've used it before, and I am a big fan of it. Yeah, I can't imagine it's one of those that aren't compatible with ESL. I'm pretty sure. It's a very simple armor mod, I'm sure. I don't remember there being any kind of like quests or anything involved with it, like the damn hedge mage armor. If there's anything else. I just want enough to be able to get that damn enchanter's potion. $252. There we go. Now I got 34 septums to my name. All right, we need to go do a shopping run. I can do that off stream though. All right, what's next here? Should I head back to Solitude Dragon Bridge and then maybe take a carriage somewhere? Red Eagle's sword. I don't need to do that anymore. I do need to head to Windhelm to complete the season unending quest line. I also need to retrieve Nettlebane. That's all the way down. This is going to take me out of my way, but I need to do this to unlock the master level trainer, Danica and Whiterun here. So that's an option. So what else is still on the checklist for this build? I need to get to level 50, which is just going to happen. It's just going to happen organic. Well, it just did, actually. All I need to do is level up now, and I'm level 50. That'll give me all 50 of my perks to spend. So that needs to happen. I need to get through the Dragonborn quest line after I finish the main quest line. I also need to do the Dark Brotherhood quest line to get access to the Blade of Woe. That might be a central piece to the build. I just don't know yet. Frontline... Woe is a great frontline dagger because it absorbs life and it will help replenish your health as you take more. So the Blade of Woe is a big one that I want to get. Is there anything else that is actually like fundamental to this build? I think just uncovering more and more word walls will help a lot. There might be Blade of Woe. Looking at more light armor set to get the end game sort of look for this guy. Well, the sun is really shining on this guy today, huh? Like a dog's ass. So you're just gonna kill Astrid for it? No, because I want the rest of the gear there too. It's useful for me even if it's not, even if I'm not gonna use it. There might be something that I can mash up. I'm still not decided on what this guy's gonna look like in game, right? The hood is useful with a lot of outfits that have really ugly headgear. Yeah, it is. It's same with the ranger hood from Immersive Armors. Oh, it does look shamanistic because of the Falmer ears. Yeah, it adds a shamanistic look to it. Just need to compact the form ID to ESL it. Okay, I haven't done that before, but I would imagine it's fairly simple. I have room. I have some room. I don't have a ton of room, but I do have some room. I could also merge some mods too to make more room if I needed to. And there are more mods that I have that can be flagged as ESLs as well. Just have to go through them. Nordic Ranger light armor does come unarmored version. Okay, that's nice too. But this, I am definitely a light armor class for sure. But it's nice to have the option. Absolutely. I'm doing a blind shadow scale build with a shinobi aesthetic using slow time, whirlwind sprint, elemental fury, aura whisper, and unrelenting force. He looks and feels and has the playstyle of a shinobi. Remember that set as an OG mod. Yeah, this set's been around for a long time. How does Dovazul perk work in the speech tree for Ordinator? I can't look. Okay, well, here we go. Yeah, I can. Let's do a quick save here and I'll just quick load. I still have 2 more training slots to use at this level, so I didn't want, and I can't look at my perks without gaining a level, so that's why I was worried about it, but I can just reload a save. So let's take a look. Speech Dovazul or Dovazulon. Guessing it's over here somewhere. Yeah, Dovazulon. For 120 seconds after using Merciless Storm, any shout you use also carries the previous shout. I'm just guessing that instead of 1 shout effect going out, it's just 2 at the same time, which is easy enough to do in the game engine. Merciless Storm power. Once a day cancels the active shout cooldown, allowing you to shout again immediately afterward. So, this is what I'm guessing. If you have Merciless Storm, you go ahead and do your shout, then you switch to this power, do the power, and then it'll cancel out your cooldown, and then you immediately are able to do another shout again. But then when you shout, it's going to do both the shout that you have active and the shout that you did before. So say you start with Fus Roda, so then it blows your enemies over, knock them down on the ground, hit Merciless Storm power, then it resets your cooldown, and then you do the full 3-word Yol shout for the fire breath. You're going to get the effects of the fire breath and the full Fus Roda, is what I'm guessing, which sounds very powerful. Very, very powerful. Of course, Magus, I was going to ask you, so I've watched that Alduin fight from Isanma a few times now, and you rarely have a cooldown on a shout. Is that just from enchantments? Is that from the Summer Mist enchantment? The Deep Breath enchantment or whatever I guess it is? Because I doubt you were using the stacking Amulet of Talos glitch to reduce the cooldown to basically nothing. That's from the Dragonborn perk tree mostly. Okay. And I don't have that Dragonborn perk tree. That's not something. Is that like a Lexi's Guide type thing? Is there a separate perk tree for shouts and stuff that you were using? Just use Deep Breath a lot. You could stack that enchantment all over the place and get very little, if any, cooldown. Then I had my bow, which gave me another 50%, and a Blessing of Talos, which says 20% hard-coded, but it was more like 40%. There's something multiplying that somewhere, I guess. Okay, so you had a lot of different equipment adding up cooldown reduction. Papa Nurgle comes bearing the plague. Gross. Okay. Following the mod link. Let's see here. Dragonborn is a completely standalone perk tree focused on shouts. Okay, so pretty much exactly what I thought. So do you have a power or something to access this? I guess I could just read more. Dragonborn is a completely standalone perk tree focused on shouts. You can access the perk tree using the Izmir meditation power. Yeah, there we go. Added after the completion of the Way of the Voice. Dragonborn is designed to work alongside Forceful Tongue, but doesn't require it. That's a shout overhaul. I'm already using Thunderchild. This one might be better, though. Thunderchild hasn't been touched for a very long time. You gain experience by killing dragons. Way of the Voice. Shout cooldown is reduced by 25%. Very nice. Inhale. Your shout damage is increased by 25%. Very nice. Your shouts deal extra 25% damage to targets who have full health. Yeah, this seems kind of like redundant if you have Thunderchild, or at least it would make it very much more powerful. Maybe not completely redundant, but it overlaps a little bit with both Thunderchild and the Ordinator speech trees. Making shouts very, very strong if you have both of these. Shouts deal an extra 25% damage to targets who are power attacking, drawing a bow, or casting a spell that can be used kind of defensively. That's awesome. Your shouts have a 50% chance to deal double damage, and your shouts have a 50% chance to kill targets when they fall below health. Reactive Soul, your shouts are 25% more effective. Below 50% health, take 25% less damage while your shouts are on cooldown. If your shouts are never on cooldown, then you're never going to get any effect out of that. Your shouts are 25% more effective on dragons. Shouts stagger nearby targets, and your first 3 shouts used in combat have no cooldown. This is the big boy. That coupled with the enchantments, very cool. Not Alexi exclusive, okay. But way fucking better than anything Ordinator can do. Yeah, in terms of power, for sure. Sorry for getting you side. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yes, Izmir's blessing after you meet with the monks. This mod, I'm hoping to be ported to console. Yeah, this would be cool, right? I don't know if console allows for custom perk trees, though. Does it, Magus? Dragonborn's better than Thunderchild by a lot. Yeah, that's the... You're reading a mod page? I know, how dare I? Let's see, JK Skyhaven Temple is amazing. Yeah. It won't be. Custom skill framework is a requirement. Yeah, and that I didn't think that was available to be used. It might be able to do something like hijack a vampire lord or a werewolf perk tree, though, I think. But there might not be any way to get into that without transforming. Yeah, you have Ordinator. Yeah, I was gonna say that the Anirim full like suite, the Anirim overhauls. Let's do a hard save here just so that I'm there. They're great for adding breadth to what you can do in the game and like creating new gameplay styles and things like that. But they're also the perks and the different effects and stuff, they tend to be a jack of all trades. You're usually not as good as a specialty mod, but they give you a whole bunch of stuff all in one sort of like gameplay overhaul package. So like Become a Bard is better than the Bard stuff from the Ordinator speech tree, right? Just like the Dragonborn stuff is going to be better than the stuff that you get from Ordinator. But you can just install Ordinator and the Anirim stuff and have access to a bunch of different builds that you can do just with that, which kind of suits my playstyle a little bit better, because I've had the same mod loadout for 3 or 4 years now, at least, maybe creeping up on 5. The whole pandemic thing that happened just really blurred all my years together. It just did a lot to my timelines that was very obfuscating. But yeah, but somebody like Magus who redoes his whole setup for each new character for the most part, you're gonna get a much better experience through those mods that are designed to work for that one thing, like Dragonborn or like become a bard, or there's all kinds of different things that are very good. Oh, Better Vampires actually probably does a better job than Sacrosanct at a lot of things. But Sacrosanct is automatically compatible with the rest of the Skyrim overhaul. Wow, that's so weird. I don't like that. Todd, get your broken ass God rays out of here. Let's see if a quick save and quick load breaks that. It's the Todd rays. It is. Those aren't the God rays. Those are just the Todd rays. Yeah, no, Ordinator uses the regular... Okay, so a reload didn't help, but it's just that one spot. You see these every once in a while. It's not great. Yeah, Ordinator's different. That uses the vanilla trees. It reconfigures them. It doesn't add a custom tree. It uses all the same trees that vanilla Skyrim does. Dragonborn is a completely separate custom skill tree that you have to use a power to pop up. So it doesn't work the same way as Ordinator with all the... Oop. Woo! Entering a dangerous location. Thanks for the autosave, buddy. I think that's a Shadow of Skyrim thing. Don't you have to remove God Rays? Not all the time. The certain EMBs work well with God Rays. They'll show them off. Might do an Azadal build with Thaumaturgy mod. Azadal's relic armor gives 100% reflect damage, among other things, with Artificer artifact overhaul. Okay. That sounds cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. Better Vampires greater than Sacrosanct. Both are 100% compatible with an Skyrim. Well, there's also some personal preference involved in that too, right? So, Better Vampires, I think, tends to be, and a lot of these, like both, well, Sacrosanct hasn't really been upgraded in a long time, at least in a major way, but I think Better Vampires has since the last time I looked at it. But Sacrosanct has better support for Vampire Lord form, I think, and I know you can use both of them, but human form vampires tend to be a little more interesting with Better Vampires. I have the snail paste bow draw bug going on right now. It's so freaking annoying. That's the, yeah. What causes that bug, do you know? I haven't seen it. I've played a lot of Archer characters. Pulling the bow back with zoom slow time perk, but not activating it. I don't know if it's Lion's Arrow or zoom. Oh, Strudel's gotten it? I just must have lucked out. Brehenin released this beauty. Takes like 3 days. Takes like 3 days to fire one arrow. That doesn't sound fun at all. Better Vampire Lords 1.2. Okay, so this gets tacked on to Better Vampires. Yeah. Yeah, for someone like me who tends to be happy with their mods and stick with them for a long time, I'm probably not going to use this anytime soon. But it's good to know that it exists. I do want to try these out at some point, but we're probably talking years in the future if everything goes my way and I don't have to redo my mod list. I might be able to just do like a Better Vampire / experimental mod list profile at some point, but I like to spend my time playing rather than modding. But I do like to watch other people play with mods that I don't have. Specifically, Better Vampires seems very interesting. It would be cool to actually play it at some point. But for the moment, I am an Skyrim stan. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I think I am. Gotta try new stuff sometimes, you know? Yeah, I know. But my new stuff usually comes in the form of new games. of which I do play a lot of new games. Man, this looks really deep. There's a lot going on here. Kind of love it. Someday. So the thing is, I like to keep my mod list stable, especially for things like the Oblivion classes that I'm doing, because having that like baseline among all of them kind of gives you something to build on. Which is why I kind of want to go back to the basic classes for my next few builds after this one. I want to do, you know, the warrior, the mage, and the thief. And also staying a Skyrim centric also makes these builds playable on console, which is a big thing for me too. I get a lot of people on console commenting on my videos, and for the most part they can all do my builds just fine. There might be some armor mods here and there that they can't do. But as long as these are focused on, you know, Triumvirate, Ordinator, Apocalypse, yada yada, Thunderchild, console folks can do them too. Which I like a lot. But things like Arcanum and Forgotten Magic redone, which that do have like a lot of impact on some of my mods. Yeah, they're kind of SOL on those. Oh my god. All right, what's going on here? No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to get off my damn horse. Who are these bozos? The Thalmor? Okay, yeah, well, this will be a good way to... end the stream. Oh, just ran right in front of me. What the hell? Oh, took a slice there. Thought I got a timed block there, but I didn't. Ooh, okay, that was a good battle. 2 minutes left in my window. Let's go ahead and just do a hard save here. We'll call it a stream, huh? Thank you, everybody, for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Let me do this little thing here. Toggle free cam. Oops. Wow, okay. I didn't set the sucksum. This is real fast. He's so ashamed. So ashamed at what he's done. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This was a lot of fun. Had some really cool battles. Got more direction for the build now, too. We're able to explore some mods with people who know better than I do, aka Magus80. Speaking of Magus80, do follow the link in the description below. If you like what you see here, Magus streams on Twitch all the time. He's getting ready to start a new series soon. He's been doing some modding streams lately. So just do us all a favor, do yourself a favor. Go visit his Twitch page and leave him a follow, and you'll see a lot of us in those streams over there. Same with the Wind. The Wind has been streaming more recently too, although I think she's waiting for her Starfield to be fixed. So what is next is on the agenda. The upgrade kind of, the update kind of borked her Starfield game there. But hopefully we get that fixed soon. We can start doing Wind streams again. Her link is in the description below as well. 57 Strudel has a ton of fanfic out there. So if you like reading fantasy, fan fiction is also fan fiction and fantasy fiction. If you like reading fantasy fiction, not going to do much better than a 57 Strudel story, that's for sure. Who else was here? Anybody else who has content that they'd like to get out there in front of people? I don't think so. I think we're good. It's one fan fiction. Just 8 volumes or so? Yeah. I just remember stuff like, what was his name? Was it Jorah or Joris? It was one of the Unbound challenges that we did on the Couch Warrior Discord. I didn't know if that was mainstream or mainline with your Rumarl Joris. Yes. I didn't know if that was included in your main story there, or if it was separate. But I think he's been reabsorbed. He made a cameo appearance in story. Yeah, I thought I remember seeing him in one of your posts. That's awesome. 8 volumes or so. That's a lot, man. Xanther streams too? Awesome. Put you on blast here. Xanther. Okay. Let's find Xanther on Twitch. Does anybody have any of the mods have the link to Xanther's Twitch page? You could post it. That would be great. And we'll hang out here for a little bit. Maybe I can do it too. Wild Xanther on Twitch. I should. Followed recently. Okay. Oh, Magus beat you to it. There you go. There's the link to the Wild Xanther on Twitch. Am I saying that right, by the way? Is it Xanther? Another ad after I turned them down. I can't. Well, I guess I could turn them off, but I don't wanna. You've been ninja'd indeed. Of course he did. Of course he did. All right. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I had a blast, as I always do. Got to see all of the usual suspects, or at least most of them. Eat that sweet, sweet 20 cents. Well, I need YouTube's promotion more than I need the 20 cents, that's for sure. 20 cents doesn't get you very far these days. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining. See you around, okay? Take care. Bye. I'm leaving. Now I'm leaving. Bye.